Hello everyone, my name's Tony and welcome to Bite Size Bunny, a channel dedicated to giving you all the bite-sized, short, sweet, and to the point reviews for the latest games and movies, and today we're going to be talking about Mortal Kombat. In this latest video game adaptation, we follow MMA fighter Cole Young and his fellow human fighters as they have been chosen for Mortal Kombat. And they have to protect Earthrealm from the evil forces of Outworld and blah blah blah. The fate of the Earth depends on these great warriors' victory. I went into this movie excited, but also not expecting it to be good whatsoever. I have been a huge fan of this franchise since I was a kid. Mortal Kombat on the Super Nintendo was actually one of the first games I played alongside Mario and Zelda and, the other classics. So is this movie good? No, it's not. Not really. But it sure is fun. So let's start with the characters. Kano, Liu Kang, Kung Lao, Scorpion, and Sub-Zero, they work. They're easily the best characters in this film, and anytime they were on screen, I was captivated. The Scorpion and Sub-Zero subplot, while very minimal in this movie, were very well done, and I honestly would have been a-okay if we just got a movie that was focused around these two characters and their story. Kano was also surprisingly a lot of fun. Josh Lawson was a perfect fit for the role, and anytime he's on screen, he chews up the scenery. And then Kung Lao and Liu Kang, I really dug the portrayal of these characters. They definitely had the best action sequences in the movie, and it was really cool to just see them done right. Everyone else in this movie, though, they're there. None of the performances are bad per se. It just feels like they were trying to cram way too many characters into the script and not balancing them out well enough where each character had enough time for you to actually care about them or feel really any emotions towards them. And the villains especially suffered from this and got the short end of the stick. As iconic as some of these characters were, they were ultimately forgettable and served really no purpose to the story. Speaking of the writing, this movie altogether is a bit of a mess. There's some solid stuff here, but it definitely could have used some cleaning up. Honestly, the biggest issue with this film is the editing. There are so many cuts in this movie. I am genuinely happy I was able to watch this at home because seeing this on a big screen just sounds like a giant headache. Whether it's the action sequences or two people talking, there's so many cuts in this film that it feels like they didn't have confidence in anyone involved in this project, which is so confusing to me because the actors are fine, the action's actually really solid, and the cinematography, there's some great stuff there, but there's so many cuts that it's hard to keep track of what is going on at times. And it's a damn shame because I genuinely think if they had a different editor, that this movie would have been a better experience overall and I would have enjoyed my time with it a lot more. At the end of the day, Mortal Kombat is by no means the best video game adaptation. There's some fun characters and some solid action sequences, but ultimately some of the writing choices and the editing as a whole really bog this film down and get in the way of it achieving its full potential. It's not horrible, it's not great, it's fine. But I do have to say, I would love to see more. I hope this movie gets a sequel, and I hope the director gets a second shot at it, but maybe get a new editor. Mortal Kombat gets a C. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day, and see ya.